Who do you talk to when you're alone? When the lights go off and the noise disappears? When the world stops watching, who hears your thoughts? That's silent space. That's where the truth lives. That's where your real self resides. Not the one dressed up for the world, not the one filtered for social media, not the one that smiles to hide pain, but the raw, unfiltered you. The voice that trembles, the soul that aches. In solitude, you meet yourself. And sometimes that meeting is terrifying because you realize how much you've ignored. You realize how loud your silence has been, but you also realize you're still here. Broken? Maybe. Tired? Certainly. Lost? Often. But breathing. And where there's breath, there's hope. We spend so much time talking to others, seeking validation, asking for love, begging for attention. But we forget to talk to the one person who matters the most, ourselves. Have you ever asked yourself, how are you really? Not for Instagram, not for show, but in the stillness of your soul, with your eyes closed and heart open, what do you hear? You might hear pain, you might hear regret, but dig deeper. You'll also hear resilience. You'll hear dreams that never died. You'll hear the whispers of who you used to be and the roar of who you're becoming. You'll realize solitude isn't empty. It's a sacred space, a conversation with your truth. Alone time isn't loneliness, it's presence. Presence with your essence, with your scars, with your strength. Society teaches us to run from solitude. Stay busy, distract yourself. Don't think too much. But why? Because if you stop running, you'll feel. And feeling is power. Even pain is power. Even silence is strength. Talk to yourself like someone you love, because you deserve that kindness. You've been through storms, and yet here you are, still choosing to show up. You've cried in silence, fought invisible battles, carried weight no one saw. That makes you strong, not weak, never weak. You are your own home, your own refuge, your own hero. You don't need saving, you need reminding. Remind yourself of your worth, of your growth, of your fire. You've been burnt, yes, but you rose from ashes. Look in the mirror. Don't look for flaws. Look for the warrior, the survivor, the soul that never gave up. You've got stories in your silence, lessons in your tears, strength in your solitude, and power in your presence. Don't underestimate it. When you're alone, speak kindly, speak hope, speak dreams, speak healing, speak truth. Say, I am enough. Say, I am healing. Say, I am learning. Say, I am worthy. And believe it. You don't have to be perfect, just honest. You don't have to have all the answers, just ask the right questions, like, what do I need right now? Maybe you need rest, maybe you need love, maybe you need forgiveness, from others, from yourself. Forgive the version of you that didn't know better. Embrace the one who's trying now. That's growth, that's courage, that's transformation. The world may forget your pain, but you don't have to carry it forever. You can lay it down, piece by piece, breath by breath. Who do you talk to when you're alone? Talk to the child in you, the dreamer in you, the warrior in you. They're all still there. Speak light into your shadows. Speak love into your cracks. Speak life into your silence. You're not empty. You're evolving. The world will never fully understand your journey, but you don't need them to. You just need to understand yourself and love that understanding. Every day, let your alone time be sacred. Let it be your fuel, your reset, your peace, your power. Cry if you need to, scream if you must. But then breathe, rise, wipe your tears with grace, stand with pride. You've come far and you'll go farther. Trust that. Be gentle with your soul. It's been through enough. Celebrate your scars. They are stories of survival, proof you lived and loved and learned. The world may measure success by money, but you measure it by peace, by presence, by purpose. You are not behind, you are on your path, your timing, your lessons, your light. The darkest nights create the brightest souls, and your soul shines, even when it trembles, even when it aches, especially then. Don't run from your solitude. Dance in it, heal in it, rebuild in it, reclaim yourself. Because when you learn to love being alone, you'll never be lonely again. You'll be full of you, full of truth. And that truth will lead you to purpose, to joy, to alignment, to love. You are not broken. You are breaking open for light to enter, for life to emerge, for you to bloom. So talk to yourself as a best friend, as a guide, as your own soulmate, because you are. The conversations you have in solitude shape your reality, shape your confidence. Alone isn't a curse, it's a calling. A call to reconnect with yourself, a call to sit in stillness, to ask, who am I without the noise? Not what the world named you. Strip off the labels, daughter, son, boss, student. Strip off the titles. Just be and listen. In that moment, you'll meet your soul and it will say, welcome back. You were never lost, you were just distracted. But now you're here. Look around your solitude. It's not empty. It's full of truths, full of reminders, full of wisdom. Remember the nights you survived, the tears you wiped quietly, the prayers you whispered, the promises you made to yourself. They still live inside you. You said, one day I'll be strong. Look at you now. You're already stronger than you think. You're already becoming that version, and you didn't need applause. The most powerful conversations are private. They happen behind closed doors, when your heart shouts the loudest, and your mind finally listens. That's where healing begins. You want to change your life? Change your self-talk. Talk to yourself like you would to a child, with love, with patience, with belief. You deserve that. You want to rebuild. Start in silence, where there is no judgment, no comparison, only clarity. Speak hope into your future. Speak peace into your past. Speak truth into your now. Your voice has power, even when no one else hears it. You've doubted yourself long enough. Let this be the day you stop. Stop apologizing for your emotions. Stop dimming your own light. Start shining again. In your silence, there's fire. In your loneliness, there's learning. In your pain, there's purpose. You just have to listen deeply, trust the whispers. Whisper to yourself, I am whole. I am rising. I am not alone. I am aligned with my truth. Your alone time is sacred. That's when you're most real, not performing, not pretending, just being. Don't fear solitude. Fear losing touch with yourself. That's the real danger, becoming a stranger to your own soul. Don't let that happen. You've listened to everyone else, their opinions, their judgments, their noise. Isn't it time you listened to you? Speak healing into your heart. Speak forgiveness into your memories. Speak courage into your future. You're not broken. You're breaking through. What if your pain had a purpose? What if your loneliness was preparation? What if your silence is strength in disguise? What if this is your becoming? Believe it. You talk to everyone else with kindness. Why not yourself? You motivate others. Why not you? You encourage strangers, but forget your own worth. From today, speak life, speak confidence, speak boldness, speak the truth. You are more than enough. Let your words rebuild you. Let your voice remind you. You're powerful beyond measure because you've survived storms that should have drowned you, but they didn't. That's not weakness. That's strength. That's grace. That's growth. And that's who you are. So who do you talk to when you're alone? Talk to the mirror. Talk to your dreams. Talk to your pain. Talk to your purpose. Ask, what am I still holding on to? Ask, what no longer serves me? Ask, who am I becoming? Ask, how can I love myself better? These answers live inside you. The world is loud, but your soul is louder. If you just slow down and listen, every answer you seek begins with you. No one knows you better. No one feels your fire. No one understands your journey, so stop seeking permission. You don't need it. If you want to heal, talk to your wounds. If you want to grow, talk to your fears. If you want to rise, talk to your inner child. Hold their hand, walk forward. You've made it this far, and you're still standing. That's something to be proud of. That's a victory. Celebrate it. Speak joy even on hard days. Speak love even when you're hurting. Speak light even in the dark. And when you feel unheard, listen to you. The world might not get it, but your soul does. And that's enough. That's always been enough. So who do you talk to when you're alone? Talk to your greatness. Talk to your faith. Talk to your goals. Talk to the fire inside. Remind yourself, I'm not where I used to be. I'm not who I was. I'm becoming who I was born to be. Every single day, use your solitude to speak vision, to rebuild belief, to release regret, to awaken joy, to rise again. This moment is yours. Own it, speak into it, grow in it, heal in it. The next time you're alone, don't pick up your phone, don't numb the silence, sit in it and speak truth. Tell yourself you're proud, tell yourself you're brave, tell yourself you're growing, tell yourself you're enough, and believe every word, because one day the world will ask, how did you do it? And you'll smile and say, I talked to myself until I believed again. There is a universe inside you, and silence is how you hear it. In the world's absence, you become fully present, and in that presence, you find power, a power no one else can give you. Because no one sees your silent battles, no one hears your midnight cries, no one knows the storms you've walked through, but you do, and that makes you a warrior. The most sacred conversation is the one you have with your soul, when there's no mask, no pretending, just raw truth, just real you. Talk to your doubts, challenge them. They're loud, but they're liars. You've believed them too long. It's time to believe you. Look how far you've come. You didn't come this far to stop. You didn't rise this much to shrink. You were built for more, for greatness, for impact. So ask yourself, am I living for me? Or am I still chasing approval? If the answer hurts, that's your wake-up call. You were never meant to be a copy. You were meant to be a force, a light, a storm, a legacy. And legacies are born in silence, in moments when no one's clapping, but you keep going anyway, because your purpose is louder than applause. Let it drive you. Talk to your fears. Tell them they don't control you anymore. They can scream, but you won't listen. Not this time. Talk to your younger self. Tell them they're safe now, that they're seen, that they are loved, that they didn't deserve the pain. Heal through those words. Words are medicine. Speak like your soul depends on it, because it does. You do. Remind yourself of your strength, not once, but daily. The world will try to convince you you're small. Don't you dare believe it. You are infinite. You are worthy even when you're unseen. You are valuable even when you're quiet. You matter even when no one says it. Because your worth isn't borrowed. It's born within you. Alone is where you find your center, your alignment, your higher self. And your higher self has something to say. It says, you're not too late. You're not too broken. You're not too much. You are exactly who you need to be. Start believing that. Talk to the mirror, not with criticism, but with compassion, not with judgment, but with joy. Smile at the reflection. That face has endured. That face has cried and still smiled. That face is proof. You've survived 100% of your worst days, and you're still standing. Don't run from your shadow. Embrace it. It walks with you for a reason. It's not your enemy. It's your evidence. Evidence of where you've been, of how far you've traveled, of the darkness you turned into strength, and the nights you turned into dawns. Talk about that. Share it with yourself. Remind your future self. I kept going. I held on. I believed when no one else did. There's no shame in talking to yourself. There's wisdom in it. Because sometimes the only voice you need is your own. Full of truth, full of love. Tell yourself, I am not my past. I am not my trauma. I am not my mistakes. I am rising. Let your solitude strengthen you. Let it sharpen your vision. Let it realign your values. Because this is your becoming who you were meant to be, without permission, without apology, without approval, just authenticity. The world may see your silence as weakness, but only you know your silence holds fire, your stillness holds storms, your peace is your power. The next time you sit alone, sit with grace, sit with courage, sit with purpose, and speak boldly. Talk to your dreams. Ask them what they need. They'll say consistency. They'll say love. They'll say you. Don't abandon them again. They've waited long enough. And you've been ready all along. You just needed to remember. Remember who you are, who you were before the world told you who to be, before the fear, before the pain. That version still lives in you. And when you're alone, that version speaks and says, come back to me. We're not done yet. We still have a life to live, so live it fully, love it deeply, and talk to yourself kindly every single day, because you deserve it. You don't need perfect words, you just need honest ones. You don't need the right answers, just the right questions. Questions that make you grow, like, what if I already have what I need? What if the only thing missing is belief? What if I am the answer I've been waiting for? What if, indeed? Sit with that, write it down, speak it out loud. Let your voice hear your vision. Let your mind catch your dream. And let your soul run free. The person you talk to in silence is your truest self, your eternal self. And they're cheering for you, loudly, faithfully, always. So next time you're alone, don't fill the space with noise. Fill it with intention. Fill it with self-respect. Fill it with healing. Because you're not just talking to yourself,